What started as a simple divorce hearing quickly became a battle over abuse allegations and a damaged trailer. One spouse claims years of physical and emotional abuse. The other denies everything. A trailer sits abandoned, filled with water and mold. Both sides blame each other for the mess. And before this hearing ends, a judge will force one party to make a costly decision.
She has relocated. Motion is denied. All right, we'll go back to the Hitchcock versus Hitchcock. All right, this is Hitchcock versus Hitchcock. Ms. Hitchcock, Sheila Hitchcock, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right. Mr. Odell, this is your complaint for divorce. It is my understanding that there is no agreement, so that the parties are going to proceed for the contested hearing, correct? All right, you may put on your proof. Call your first witness. If you'll come around, please, ma'am. Raise your right hand. Let the clerk place you under oath.
Hitchcock, can you please state your full name?
Samantha Jean Hitchcock.
Okay. And are you married to Sheila Marie Hitchcock?
I am.
And when did you and Miss Hitchcock marry?
September 4th of 21.
Okay.
You can pull that base of that microphone towards you, and you won't have to lean over quite as much. So
Thank
there
you.
we go.
And where were you married?
Brooklyn, New York.
These allegations are serious. The plaintiff claims repeated physical abuse, choking, and emotional mistreatment. The defendant strongly denies those accusations. But in civil divorce court, judges often focus on credibility and evidence. Without documentation, some claims become difficult to prove. The court now has to decide whose version is more believable.
And following your marriage, where did you live?
We lived in Tennessee directly after we got married.
Okay. And for how long did you and your wife live in Tennessee?
18 months-ish.
Okay. And during that period of time, you've alleged inappropriate marital conduct. Did any inappropriate marital conduct on behalf of your wife occur while you were in Dixon County?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell the court what that inappropriate conduct was?
Physical abuse,
So she.
choking, and sorry.
Okay. So you and she living in Dixon, and she physically assaulted you.
Correct.
That happened multiple times?
Correct.
Okay. Was there verbal abuse as well?
Yes.
Now, where did you live when you were in Dixon County?
On Double Branch in a trailer.
Okay. And is that trailer or mobile home jointly owned by you and Miss Hitchcock?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the trailer, when was it purchased?
21.
Okay, so it was purchased prior to the marriage.
Maybe. Correct.
Okay, but the title on it is joint.
Correct.
Now, where does the trailer sit?
On my parents' property on Double Branch.
Okay. So you and Miss Hitchcock do not own any real property.
Correct.
Now, at some point, did you move away from Dixon County?
Correct.
Okay. And can you tell the court when that was?
April of 22. May of 22, somewhere around there.
Okay. And where did you move to?
A rental house in Arizona.
And you and Ms. Hitchcock, did you both reside at that residence in Arizona?
Yes.
And at some point, did you return to Tennessee?
Yes.
Why did you return to Tennessee?
Abuse. Continued abuse.
So you testified earlier that she had physically assaulted you and verbally, emotionally abused you while you were in Dixon. Is that the
Yes.
same events and actions that occurred when you were in Arizona?
Yes, sir.
At some point, did you return to Tennessee?
Yes.
Okay. What precipitated that move?
She was physically abusive.
Okay. Did something happen on the day that you left?
Yes.
What happened?
She was abusive and I called 911. She was arrested.
Okay. When did you return to Dixon County?
April of 23.
Okay. And you filed this complaint for divorce on December 1st of 23, is that correct?
That's correct.
When you left Arizona and returned to Tennessee, did you bring all your personal belongings with you?
I did.
Okay. And these would be your personal effects, clothing, things of that nature?
Correct.
Okay. And after you returned to Dixon, did your wife come back to Dixon?
Not immediately, but she did come back to Dixon
Okay.
to stay in the trailer.
Okay. Can you tell the court about that?
She came back in July of 23 and stayed in the trailer just a couple of nights by herself. And then she left, locked it up, and took all the keys and left.
So she locked the trailer up and she left, presumably went back to Arizona.
Correct.
Did you have any access to the trailer after she left?
No.
Okay. Did you eventually gain some access to it after
Yes.
some extended period of time? Okay. What did you do to gain access to it?
Hired a locksmith.
And did you say a considerable length of time passed before you were able to hire a locksmith
Absolutely.
and gain access?
Absolutely.
When you gained access to the trailer, can you describe for the court the condition of the trailer and the condition of the trailer as it sits today?
There was water flowing out of the toilets in the trailer, and it's now full of mold.
Okay. So it's heavily
And
damaged.
standing water, heavily.
Now the focus shifts from the marriage to the property. The trailer appears to be the only significant asset left to divide. One side says it's heavily damaged and nearly worthless. The other insists it still has value and can be sold. What sounds like a simple property dispute is becoming the center of the entire case.
Standing water, heavily damaged.
Again,
Did you say mold?
Mold, yes, sir, on the walls. There's standing water in the floor. Mold all in it.
so again, your wife, Miss Hitchcock, took the keys with her when she left.
Correct.
Do you have the possession of the title to the trailer?
I do not.
Have your parents wanted that trailer removed from their real property?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, you and Miss Hitchcock have no children adopted or otherwise, correct?
That's correct.
You recall the date you were married?
September 4th of 21.
Now, Ms. Hitchcock, regarding disposition of the assets, which from your testimony today, there's only one asset that needs to be divided, correct?
Yes.
Okay, is there any debt owed on that trailer?
No.
What are you asking the court to do relative to the division of assets?
I would like to be able to take care of it, and I'm concerned that the value of it is equal to that of moving it. So I would like to be awarded it just so I can get it a priority to get it off the land because it's not our land that it's sitting on.
Do you believe the value of it in the current condition may equate to the value of removing it? Or
Absolutely.
the cost of removing it?
Absolutely.
Are there any other debts that you and Ms. Hitchcock have together?
No.
You have debts that are solely in your name?
Yes.
Okay. And are you asking the court to award you be responsible for all the debts that are solely in your name?
Yes, sir.
No debt owed on the trailer.
None.
As far as personal property, you have all the personal property that you're requesting that's in your possession.
That's correct.
That's all the questions I have from Ms.
All right. Ms. Sheila Hitchcock, you have the right at this point to ask any questions. I'm going to give you a chance to testify. So this is not a point where you will testify, but do you have questions to ask this witness?
No, I'm good.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. You may step down. Mr. Odell, you have any other proof? All right. Ms. Hitchcock, the plaintiff has rested her proof. If you wish to put on any proof, then I'm happy to let you testify. Do you want to testify?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
All right, raise your right hand. I'll be place you under oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, it is you are your own witness, so you can testify about any of the issues that you wish.
Okay, so this is not a case of violence. We have no record of violence on this between us. This is about a divorce. There's no arrest or paperwork showing this. Past that, when we went to and moved back to Tennessee for me to take over the trailer, I had no idea the trailer's been flooded at this point. Still don't know that till now. I turned off the water. Me and Sam ourselves turned off the water before it was locked up. She gave me the title herself because I paid for the trailer in cash before we got married. It's her parents' land. The agreement was I got the trailer, she got the land. I was willing to move the trailer. Then she went to court and started fighting for it. That's when she got Mark and she wanted half of it. That's why it's not been sold yet. We're waiting for this decision to move forward and sell it. I've never even known about the water in the trailer, how it happened, because the water was turned off from the city.
All right, so what are you suggesting? What are you asking? She's asking to be awarded the trailer so she can have it removed and believes that the cost of removal will be equal to what it's worth.
I don't believe she's trying to remove it. I think she's trying to live in it. If she wants to remove it herself, we can sell it and divide the take the cost. I'm just trying to get rid of the trailer, but she put us in court to not even get rid of it yet. So I can't get rid of it while we're in court. That's why it hasn't been removed yet.
Well,
She's fighting for it, in other words.
Understand my question. She's asking to just be awarded the trailer so she can have it removed. Apparently thinks there's no value to it.
That's
What
fine.
are you asking to do?
I can remove it myself. I can literally hire to get it sold.
All right. Do you have
That's what I
anything?
wanted. It awarded to me, and then she awarded the land. And I'll get it done as soon as it's done.
Well, apparently the land was never transferred into either of your names, so there's no land to award.
Right. That's
That
my
would-
point. That her parents have the land. I would
You
take care
wait
of the trailer.
till I'm finished talking before you begin talking, please.
Go ahead.
There's no land according to the testimony in this case, so there's nothing to award in the way of land. The only asset that I'm told is this trailer.
Right.
And she says it has no real value other than the cost of removal. Mr. Odell, you may address the witness for cross-examination if you wish.
So, Ms. Hitchcock, how long have you been back in Arizona?
Well, I've lived here with Sam before Sam went back to Tennessee. So 2 years.
Okay, so you've been in Arizona for 2 years, right?
I drove back to Tennessee to get the title, get the keys, and lock the trailer with the water off, and then went back to Arizona. Yes.
Okay, so you haven't, my question though is you haven't been in Tennessee for 2 years.
No, a year. I went to get the title and the trailer and lock it and turned off the water. We closed it all down and I left.
And
So I'm not sure how the water's there.
so when was it that you left Tennessee and went back to Arizona?
July of last year, 2023, when she gave me the title and the keys, and I locked it when the water was off.
And for 6 months, you didn't do anything to sell the trailer, did you?
Yep, we were going through divorce with you, so I couldn't because she wants half of it,
Well,
as you stated to me in the beginning.
I'll remind you that this divorce was filed December 1st, 2023. So
Yep.
6 months passed and you didn't do anything to address the trailer that was sitting on property that neither you nor your wife owned.
We actually looked at moving it, but she wanted half of it, so we couldn't do anything till court settled it.
You would agree with me that the divorce was filed December 1st, 2023?
Yes. But me and her were in communication before trying to get rid of it. Yes.
Were you arrested in Arizona for domestic assault?
Yes, there was no charges, though. That was dropped instantly.
Yeah, but you were arrested.
This is where the judge takes control of the situation. Instead of debating value forever, he creates a deadline. If the defendant believes the trailer has value, she can keep it. But she must remove it from the property within the court's timeline. It's a practical solution to a long-running dispute. And suddenly, the argument becomes a matter of action instead of words.
Okay, but you were arrested for an assault against
They
your wife.
take away somebody for safety of both parties. There was no charges. Yes, sir.
Okay, but you were
This
arrested.
isn't about assault. This is about just the divorce.
Well, ma'am, I'm asking you if you were arrested for.
I was arrested and released. I was not charged.
Judge, I have no further questions.
Right. Ms. Sheila Hitchcock, do you have anything else you want to say or anything else you want to offer in the way of proof?
If you can have her prove the trailer is fully totaled, she can get rid of it. No, fine with her, fine with all that. There's no worth to it to selling it. That's fair.
Well, it's not my job to have her prove anything. There's neither of
Exactly.
the parties have introduced any evidence of the value of this trailer other than the testimony of the original plaintiff, Ms. Samantha Jean Hitchcock, that the value of the trailer is equal to the cost of removal.
Can I ask for pictures and proof?
Okay, you haven't offered those, and I asked you if there was anything else you wanted to offer.
I would like to ask for the pictures and proof of the trailer now, the water damage and all that.
I'm sorry, what?
I would like to ask for pictures and proof of the trailer and the worth of it right now, since I haven't seen it yet or been told about this yet.
Well, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to give you the trailer, and I'm going to give you 15 days to move it off this property. Otherwise, if you don't have it moved off the property in the next 15 days, then the title to the trailer will revert to the plaintiff, Samantha Jean Hitchcock, and she will then be responsible for removing it. If you say that it's got some value, I'm giving it to you, but you got 15 days to get it off this property. And
Okay.
that's the report. She's awarded an absolute divorce from the defendant on the grounds of inappropriate marital conduct. Each one of them is awarded the personal property in their possession, with the exception of the trailer. Each of them will pay their own debts. Mrs. Sheila Hitchcock is awarded the mobile home with the proviso that she must remove it from the real property owned by the plaintiff's parents within 15 days. That 15 days will begin running tomorrow, obviously, since it does not take effect until today. She'll have 15 days to remove it. If she removes it, she can sell it. It's her property. She can do with it what she wants. If within that 15 days she does not remove it, then the court orders that the title shall revert to Samantha Hitchcock, and she will then have the authority to dispose of the property as her personal property, sell it, destroy it, whatever she wishes to do.
Can it be asked that she's not allowed to live in it?
I'm sorry?
Can it be asked that she's not allowed to live in it, that she has to get rid of it as well, that she can't resell it?
I've just made a ruling. That ruling says what it says.
15 days isn't long enough for me to get that trailer moved. I'm out of state.
I understand, and that's why it's been there since 6 months, and I'll give her 30 days. That's sufficient time. 30 days to remove the trailer, and at the expiration of that 30 days, because you are in Arizona, I understand that might make it more difficult, but we'll give you 30 days to remove it and go from
Can I
there.
get pictures from Samantha of it
Do
before I
what?
fly in there?
I'm
Can I
sorry.
request pictures from Samantha and Mark before I fly in there of the trailer?
You can request anything you want to from Mr. Odle, but this hearing is concluded. Thank you.
Okay.
You can request anything you want to from Mr. Odle, but this hearing is concluded. Thank you.
Okay.
In the end, the court granted the divorce and settled the property dispute. The defendant received ownership of the T.